Hi guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have the beautiful Tasfia here. She lent me her gorgeous canvas to create this full-on makeup but more effortless makeup for you. It is the 7A product we use for this look. I hope you enjoy the video. Give the channel always a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And don't forget to follow Tasfia, myself, and my team on Instagram as well. Thank you. To start every makeup, I always prep the skincare first. Tasfia have incredible skin, but she loves skincare as I do, and we always prep skincare before makeup. The first product I'm going to use is the Cove Skincare Seal the Deal Lip Balm. I could say the name wrong, but I believe it's Cove. This is the lip balm you can use day or night. It's vegan formula. It has hyaluronic acid and shea butter to hydrate and nourish the lips. You can use this as a lip mask if you put a thicker layer overnight, and it is fragrance free. The second product I'm going to use is the Summer Friday Light Aura Vitamin C Plus Peptide Eye Cream. The vitamin C and peptide and niacinamide blends help to fight signs of aging for delicate eye area. This ice cream is you can use for day or night. I know most people say you should use only for vitamin C for day, but I love you for at night as well. Only be very gentle for the delicate eye area. This eye cream is great for under makeup, and you should use them daily. The next product I'm going to use is Cove Skincare as well. Next up, vitamin C serum. This contains stabilized vitamin C, vitamin E, and ascorbate. This formula is clean and vegan. It's full of antioxidant benefits. Don't forget to give some love on the neck as well. Whatever left over on your hands, you should rub on the neck as well. One of my go-to moisturizer under makeup is from Do Skin Instant Angel Moisturizer. This is a richer moisturizer, and it helps to hydrate and moisturize the skin. It is rich but without feeling heavy at all. This one, fragrance free, is great for sensitive skin or any type of skin type, and skin that really dehydrate and help to rebuild the skin barrier. This is a great moisturizer for cold season or people who live in the cold weather. Always give some love to the skin. I know I say that in every video. Give it a little massage. And do all these when the moisturizer still on the face before it's absorbed in, so it's glide a lot easier when you massage. So the next step I'm going to use is sunscreen, but because for the next look I'm going to show you how to do makeup for someone who do not want to wear foundation. And I'm sure like some of you already know, is sunscreen, tinted sunscreen actually way better than you. It gets way more protection because the tint in there that helps to, to protect your skin a lot better. I normally wear tinted sunscreen myself because I like a little color, and it does help to even out my pigmentation a little bit. And for her skin like this is really gorgeous. She doesn't need to wear foundation, but I think a little tinted can help to even all the natural, shadow around here. So it's gonna be very beautiful. The next product I'm using, you guys gonna laugh at my pronunciation, but it is from La Roche-Posay and Thelios UV Mu 400 Tinted Cream SPF 50. I hope I say it right. So this is my go-to for tinted, one of my go-to, and you can see it's give a really nice tint. And this is great for, a lot of time tinted sunscreen, I find most of them, the color is too light for my skin color. So this one here, I find that's really great for olive skin or someone who have deeper skin. And this is just a tinted sunscreen, but I think it's fantastic. It's SPF 50. It's ideally for makeup-free days that you just want to have, a little even out the skin, a little tint even out the skin, but you don't want to wear foundation. So this would be so great for you. It's moisturizing SPF. So if you use this, you try to not use too much moisturizer, and then because it have moisturizing ingredient in there already. And the great thing about this is it's one of the sunscreen that I find it doesn't sting my eyes at all. And I said that earlier already, it doesn't have the white cast, and it's perfect for someone who have olive skin or deeper skin. And this is for all skin type. So whether you have blemishes, you still can use this, or you can have, a lot of time like some sunscreen, I find them a little get breaks out, it encourages the breaks out for my skin. So this one here is safe for acne prone skin. So I just show you one side. This is really just a sunscreen, have a tint. It's just really nice even on the skin. And I'm gonna do the same on this side. The look today is for someone who want to use very few products to create a makeup look. I know one of the most common that people always write on my channel is that I use too many products. But the thing is that I always include every single step, and then you can cut out whatever step you want. If you don't use foundation, don't use it. But I'd like to include everything, so for those who really love makeup, want to wear every single step, it's there for them. But you still want to see something that I can create with just a few products. So today, I'm going to do the look with 7 products. If you want to use powder, that could be 8. So if you want to use less product than that, you can. Some people, they do magic with one product, they do the whole face, but I'm not one of that kind of makeup artist. Since the look I'm doing is a bit more like a fuller glam, so I need a little more than that. So I'm going to use 7 products today. The first product I'm going to use is Live Tinted Hue Stick Color Corrector. The shades I'm using is called Rice. So they also have 2 other shades as well, and this is more red shades for deeper skin tone, and then they have a peachier shade for lighter skin tone. But I'm going to use this color corrector as corrector, and then I'm going to use it as the lips products as eyeshadow and blush, because this is safe enough to use for anywhere on the face, include the eye area. And this one helps to neutralize the pigmentation underneath the makeup. But I mean, this is you can use anywhere on the face really. It have skincare ingredients like hyaluronic acid, squalane, vitamin C, E. For me, it's more like skincare products. So I'm going to use everywhere on the face for this color. I would debate whether I'm going to use the red color or this, but I'm going to use this color because I'm going to cancel out some of these as well. The next product I'm going to use is Gladable Beauty Radiant Corrector for Eyes. The shade I'm using is Buff. And this is a very lightweight liquid formula. It's sheer to medium buildable coverage. To start, so because we're not going to use a foundation, so I'm going to use very little bit, just around anywhere that I see a little color different. Not too much. Look up under the eye a little bit. And this is supposed to use underneath foundation, but we not use foundation today, we use concealer. And so I just use a little bit to cancel out of the shadow around the mouth here. And when you use concealer on top, it's going to even everything. So I'm trying to do more like a somewhat like a lot more coverage without the foundation, I mean, just from the concealer and the color corrector. So I just basically use just a little bit like that, not too much. And the color corrector. Next, I'm using the concealer, a little bit around the mouth here, around the nose, anywhere that I want to have a little more coverage, because the tinted sunscreen and the color corrector is already helped to even out the skin somewhat. So now you just use a concealer to even out even more, have a bit more coverage the way you want it. And this is illuminating color corrector pearl powder. So it helps to brighten the dark circle. And mostly that's supposed to be mainly under the eye area, but you can use everywhere else. You see I use around the mouth, and this is just fantastic. I'm going to do one side so you can actually see how it does. I mean, her skin now looks just perfection right now, so. I'm going to do the same for the rest of the face. Next, I'm going to use Rare Beauty Bronzer Stick. The shade I'm using Good Energy. If you need any name correctly, description box always the best way to do. So if you're not the type of person you bronzer or anything like that, you can skip the step. But for me, I think with makeup, even the most natural one, a little bronzer, a lot of shading, it gives the face a lot of dimension because you need that color, that sculpted in the face still. For me, I'm using this as shading, bronzing, and then I also use that as a shadow as well. So it just, you know, that's the way I'm gonna do for the look today. But if you don't like that bronzer stick idea or bronzer, you don't have to do this one. This is a great bronzer contour stick because they have many different shades, and you can use, you know, for all skin type, even the really pale, they also have the shade for you. And I'm going to do one side. You can see what the different a bronzer can make to the face because it gives you a lot more dimension. The face doesn't look too flat, I find. And especially you don't use foundation, you use concealer only, so you might have little demarcation around here from the concealer application to the natural hairline, so you can use that to blend it out as well. But like I say, the title of this video is full face makeup. So basically we are giving a fuller, completely makeup look, not just like a little dab on the face. That's why we're gonna use all this product to create the look. And you see that just a little bit, it gives the face a lot of dimension. And the great thing about this is blend really well. You see, like when I put it on, it looks pretty dark, but you can blend really, really well. I'm going to use some loose powder as well. This one from Givenchy, Prism Libre Luciding Finishing Powder. If you don't want to use powder, you can skip this step. So if you use powder, this is going to be the A products. So this not is a must, but I think because we use a lot of cream, that I want to use a loose powder that I can set on top or below the cream and still doesn't give any issues at all. So this powder is so light that I use just a little bit and I still able to use cream on top without disturbing anything. For eyebrow, I'm going to use Brow 8 Fill and Frame the Definer Micro Tip Pencil Brow and Highlight. The shade I'm using medium. This is very great new eyebrow product I've been using. So it's come with a brow pencil on the one side, and this way you can define the shape of the eyebrow. I'm going to use Tasvia more a fuller brow. I mean, her brow is already full. I'm just going to fill in this area and extend them a little longer. So the way I'm going to do, you see, I draw backward a little bit like this. Just fill them in. And then this area here. Keep a little full in the front as well. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to use the other side and then just defining the brow shape a little more. You don't have to use this part, but since we have it, why not using it, you know? So this is for someone who does not want to tweeze your eyebrow and you still want to have a definition on the eyebrow. And I would recommend use something like that, and then you use a blending brush to soften the edge it out. So you see, if you want more define of the brown, you can use that, but you don't have to use at all. For me, this is a great way to get really defined shape of the eyebrow. I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to use the Lancome mascara, Teint Adore as well, and the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. This you can use anywhere on the face. You can use for the eye, the lip as well. So people use this like contour, they can use this like for brow, they can use it for everywhere. Easy to apply. You know, you can create, some people, they can create the whole makeup look with just the pencil. I'm not that creative. So for me, it's like, that's not enough for me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the eye look with this color corrector as well. So I use the eyes, this, lips. So I think I'm gonna do the lips first. You don't have to use this as a lip line as well, but I want to do more full-on makeup a little bit. So I'm gonna do lips first. So to keep a bit more depth. Because for me, like, I like color, so just one product is sometimes it's a little tricky because I like dimension, you know. So if you, some people, they can create the whole makeup look just one pencil, great for them. But I think like to create dimension of different color, it's gonna be very limited. So you outline the shape a little bit, and what you're gonna use, you can use either finger or lip brush, and a little bit of the color corrector. This one is not gonna change too much. It's gonna give a little color on the lip, and that's the whole point. Is I want a lip a little bit brighter, just a lot of you know, more brightness on the lips, and I use a little bit of color corrector here. I think that's this color, it's just beautiful. You can go more. So you know, sometimes we use, you know, lipstick for color corrector. That's why I think, why not use color corrector as a lipstick? So that's just an idea. I mean, it's still safe to use everywhere on the face, especially these products. And for cheeks, I'm going to use the same color. I'm going to use on the cheeks area. And the great about these products is you can use on top of powder without looking chalky at all. I think this color is so beautiful. Do the same on this side. Next, I use the same color pencil that I use for the lip liner. You can use on the eye. Like I said, this pencil you can use anywhere on the eye. I'm going to do inside the waterline as well. So I want to do somewhat the eye makeup, then just like a little dab 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 finger. But if you want to use super natural like that, you can as well. Down for me a little bit. And the great thing about these artist color pencil is that they have many different shades that you can use any shade you want. They have like white, black, blue, green, I mean any color you want. And they also have like some of the neutral shade, beautiful taupe shades, so many choices. And then I'm going to do a little bit on the upper waterline, just create more depth, because sometimes if you use just a little bit cream shadow or cream color, you won't get much depth around the lash line. So I want this a little bit on the lash line as well. And the great thing about this is give you a lot of time to blend. I just blend it out a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit out of the corner as well to really extend the eye, and then just blend it out. Same on this side. Next, I'm going to use the bronzer earlier. And then I create a little more depth on the eye crease. So you can use a little bit of the blending brush earlier you used. And then you just give a little bit of the eyeshadow here. And the bronzer is the best way to do it, like a transition color. This is a fantastic way to do it. To blend, you can use it for anything really. And I'm doing the same on this side. Next, you don't have to do the next step, but I still want to be very cohesive, from the same color. So I use a little bit of the orange here, and I use a little bit on the lid. I think it's just beautiful. Little bit, as little you want, as much you want. I just curled the lashes off camera, and now I'm using Lancome Lash Hidden mascara, one of my favorite. This one is the volumizing and lengthening mascara, and it doesn't get clumpy at all. So you can do as little you want to, 1 coat, 10 coat, you still can do it. It is ideally for someone who want a lot of volume, but it still look like refined lashes. It doesn't look clumpy. It is long wear and oil free. Look down again. So I'm going to use 2 coats on the upper and 1 on the lower lashes. A little bit on the bottom. For highlighter, I'm going to use the product from KJH brand. This is the Hyper Shine Light Kit. So the one I have is the light gold. This is for myself, but it's perfect for her as well. This is the Illuminate Glow Kit. I think you have to buy the kit for now, but I believe she's gonna have individual as well. So basically, this is just a normal cream highlighter, and then it's come with mixing serum that you can make them a little more liquid, more glossy, and you can use for anywhere on the face. And then they come with a brush, so you can customize the glow as much a glow you want to, as little you want to. Like I say, you can use anywhere. It's come in 4 shades. I'm not going to use the mixing serum here. I'm just use the highlight alone. So what I'm gonna do is I just do the highlight alone. You can use finger, the brush if you like to. I have with a brush, so I can use the brush. But if you use the cream, it gives you more softer glow, that's what I'm trying to do today. But you want really glossy, you just mix the illuminating serum in there, and then it just gives you that glycerin high shine effect that you would like. So it's all personal preference, but it's just like this is the best way. And then use this to apply any highlight in any area you like. And this is just a really beautiful idea. That can, a lot of times you buy a highlight, whether too much highlight or too little highlight. So now they come with the mixing, and you can be that creative art yourself. You artist yourself. You can create the level of shine that you want to, and you can make cream to liquid, or you can just stay with the cream normally like this, and do a little bit in the corner of the eye if you like. Just a little bit. And then let's see, close it. Might be a little dot there as well. So that's the final look. I mean, If you don't want to use powder, then you don't have to powder that the way I just did earlier. For me, because a lot of cream product, you need to set them some way. So if you don't like use powder, you can set with the setting spray. That way makeup can last you a little longer. So I would recommend like a matte setting spray, something like this. That's the final look, guys. I hope you enjoy the look. It's the look we create with 7 different products. If you use powder, it's 8, so I guess it's 8 on this makeup look. If you can use less than that, great, but I think it's like for full face like this with a lot of dimension, you need some color, and I think she looked fantastic. Thank you so much for coming to the channel, and I hope you have a good time. Yeah, and please share the video, give it a thumb up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and follow all of us on Instagram as well. Thank you.